That's right, it's Saturday morning and it's time for the Hot 10 selling Magic cards this week, November 27th to December 3rd. Hi everyone, welcome back. MTG Moxman here. So we're taking a look at cards that people deemed worthy enough of their purchasing power, money, finances, resources. We are taking a look at the cards that people wanted to buy. Out of the tens of thousands of Magic cards, these ones made the Hot 10. Yawgmoth Thran Physician from Modern Horizons comes in at number 10. The average price is $32.80 US. The market has it at $26.99 US. A foil is $74.08 US. And of course, €15.58 will get you that card. This guy rang in at 103 sales. Compared to other top 10s we've had in the last 4 weeks, it's surprising to see a new card jump in with this high volume of sales, which tells me people should be keeping an eye on what's going on in Modern Horizons, because if the Thran Physician is going, chances are there'll be other cards coming into our top 10 in the next week or so. As more of these Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals close, we'll be getting a look at more sales figures next week. Let's see if other cards crack in. Let's go down and check out number 9. Number 9 comes in at Behold the Multiverse. This card at one point held the number 3 spot. It is from Kaldheim and is slowly working its way down as players have got their full play sets now. This card had 121 sales. Now, at 25 cents US, 15 cents is the market. A foil is 40 cents US, and 11 cent euro will get you that card. However you look at it, this card has definitely come down the list, but it's still 121 sales in this period of time we're looking at. Behold the Multiverse can be foretold, it can be easy to cast later on, and it casts at instant speed. There's a reason cards like this sell well. Now, how does that bode for the future of this card? Depending on the print run and what comes out later, this card could slowly inch up the ranks over the next few years as Kaldheim really isn't being opened anymore, and this card will find a home in Commander decks. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 8. Number 8 is the Alchemist Gambit. This card is moving slowly up the ranks. This Innistrad Crimson Vow card had 125 sales in this last week period. You can see the average is 58 cents US. The market has it at 34 cents US. A foil is now $1 US, and €1 and 21 cents will get you that card. Now, the Gambit I am using right now in my deck when I'm playing on Arena. I don't use it without the cleave. I cast it for the 7 just to get that extra turn when you got to push through your deck or have that extra attack phase. It is an amazing, underrated card. I'm loving it. I'm enjoying the use of it. Do I see it climbing in value? Yes, I do see it going slightly up in value over the next several months because, again, I don't think Crimson Vow will have nearly the amount of openings that people think are going to happen. And 2 people, by the way, bought over 40 copies of this card, which is only like a couple of bucks. So keep that in mind. That's right, Alchemist Gambit, way to go. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 7. Number 7 is Arid Mesa from Modern Horizons 2. It comes in with 127 sales. The average is $21.25 US, which is incredibly low, but the market's even better at $18.75 US. A foil is €25.44. Look how close those prices are together, and €15.87 will get you that card. Right now, let's realize the fact that Modern Horizons 2 is not being cracked really that much anymore. The suppression in prices we're seeing right now on these types of cards, all of these amazing fetch lands, I do expect to see them rising in the next 90 days from what my sheets are telling me. So keep an eye on it. If you have some, hold in there a little longer as the prices will probably rise in 2022. But if you need to buy some, this is the time to buy because these prices are crazy low right now. Let's check out number 6. Number 6 is Ragavan, that Nimble Pilfer, still hanging out. Modern Horizons 2 card coming at number 6 with 129 sales. Really hanging in there considering he was on his way out last week. This card is $83.97 is the average. The market is $73.69. A foil is still €124.48, and €66.09 will get you that card. Remember, this guy is used everywhere right now. He is being played in vintage formats, he's being played in modern formats, and he's finding a home in Commander. he's either going to get banned or he's going to see a lot of reprints in the next little while to suppress this price. Let's see what this guy who can dash will do in the distance. Will he dash and get banned, or dash and stay but get reprinted? It's going to be very interesting in the next 24 months. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 5. Number 5 is Deathcap Glade. This particular land from Innistrad Crimson Vow comes in with 150 sales. And I gotta say, I'm a little surprised. It had a real surge in price. A real surge in sales in the last 3 days across quite a few different local stores as well. So it added up to quite a bit. Now, the average is 584. The market is 562 US. A foil is 626. Look how close those prices are. It's really crazy. And €3.62 will get you that card. This is a pretty good, honestly, it's a pretty good mana base. I like these cards. I think they'll be okay. They're not going to go super high. I can see them hanging in there around that $10 mark a couple of years from now when they cycle out, as long as they're not reprinted. But I don't see major value in these. They're just not as good as other lands that are already out there, but they'll definitely get the job done. A lot of sales, though. Keep going, Deathcap. We'll see if you hang in there next week. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 4. Now, number 4 on the list is, again, Scalding Tarn, holding strong with 164 sales that week. This card is amazing. We all know fetch lands are awesome, but this price still isn't cracking the $50 mark. It's still hanging in there, which is awesome for those people trying to get their play sets. $46.78 is the average. $42.23 is the market. A foil is $144.74. And of course, €31.20 gets you that card. I gotta be honest, I'm surprised these cards are this low. Like I said with the other one, you're gonna see these going up. Air base of those lands, they're gonna go up. It's just taking time. I know a lot of stores are actually still holding on to these, waiting for the price to slowly rise up. They're not willing to lose money on them. So I'll be curious to see in the next 90 days how these pan out. Keep an eye out, guys, because Scalding Tarn is one to watch. Number 3 on our list, Memory Deluge still hangs in there. I can't believe it. 180 sales. This card comes in at $6.13 is the average. The market is $6.08. A foil is $7.70 US, and €6.70 will get you that card. I mean, Innistrad Midnight Hunt has some real great utility cards that people are using. I can't help it. These cards are awesome. You see the sales going, you're like, yep, I can see why people are using it. And being able to flashback and use it again later, it just saves so many people in their games. I've seen it too many times on Arena to discount how great this card will be. Do I see it holding massive long-term value? No, I don't. But it's still going to find a home in a lot of decks. So if you have a couple copies, keep them for yourself. Don't go hunting later. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 2 this week. Number 2 is Misty Rainforest. The Black Friday sales that I could compound and get in there. This one comes in at 292 sales. That is epic for a card that had way less than that last week, right? All right, this Modern Horizons 2 card comes in with an average of $33.11 US. The market is $28.48 US. A foil is $39.26 US, and €25.13 will get you that card. All these fetch lands. Look how many fetch lands are on the list. The sales are so strong each week. There's some that didn't quite make the list, but it's because they're all over that 100 mark. Like, it's going to get insane soon. When the new year comes in and people start wanting to pick up things, as things reopen and stores get going, people need to buy those cards to put them in their decks because they're not playing on Arena as much. Love it. Misty Rainforest, way to go. And that brings us to, that's right. What do you guys think? Is number 1 still going to be considered? Does it keep the top spot for the 4th week in a row? Let's check it out. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 1. Boomstick! That's right. Consider is hanging on to the number 1 spot with 497 sales. This Innistrad Midnight Hunt card is not stopping. That means over the last 4 weeks, I have logged over 1,600 sales of this card. The average is 173 US. The market is 185 US. The foils come in at 262 US, and it is almost €1. Keep this in mind, guys. This is a common, right? Like, this is not a hard card to get, but there's just scarcity in the market. Everyone wants them for their decks. It is amazing. They're used everywhere. I'm using it basically in any blue Arena deck I'm playing. So for that reason alone, you know these cards are going to be used. Keep that in mind. Going forward, though, and after it rotates out, expect the price to really drop down. But if more Innistrad isn't opened, then the price will actually hold and maybe even rise. So I'm keeping I have 2 play sets. I'm keeping them. I got them when they were really cheap. I'll just watch this card fondly to see what happens with it. But way to go, Consider. 4 weeks in a row, you are the champion. I can't believe it. All right, guys, big shout out to all my patrons out there. I had to change the live stream date. It will happen on Tuesday of next week, not on the Wednesday, as I have office stuff to take care of that I cannot get out of, apparently. So, thanks a lot to all my patrons. You guys rock!